Welcome to the Rogers Kakasungura YouTube channel. When William Ruto and Raila Odinga decided to do a handshake and form the famous bread-based government, there are some things that happened, and that was not the first time. When Ruto took power, immediately after the 2022 general election, there are things that happened. Number one, the people who went with William Ruto into the government, their cases were mysteriously withdrawn. Gachagua had a 200 million case, it was withdrawn. The likes of Alice, they had a case. Aisha Juma had a murder case. So many cases. The people William Ruto appointed as cabinet secretaries, majority of them at least had a case in court. But mysteriously, those cases were withdrawn without any explanation. Up to now, nobody has ever explained to Kenyans under which orders were those cases withdrawn. Tuachane na hayo. After the famous handshake, there were cabinet secretaries who were appointed from the ODM party. In this particular analysis, allow me to specifically talk about Wycliffe Ambassa Oparanyans, the former Kakamega governor. What happened? Ladies and gentlemen, in July 2024, after the famous handshake, Oparanyans had a case in court. I revisited my records here. The case was withdrawn in July 2024 amid the questions that surrounded the withdrawal of several high-profile cases, some of them which I have explained before. There has been withdrawal of cases before, which I've said, some of them of high-profile individuals, including the people who were appointed in William Ruto's cabinet. Now, after this case was withdrawn, imenda, until now that the High Court has ruled. Today is on Tuesday. Yes, today the High Court has ruled that the Director of Public Prosecution's decision to withdraw Oparanyans' case in July 2024 was unconstitutional. For those of you following this platform, when Oparanyans' name appeared in the list of cabinet secretaries, if you remember, I was the first person to question why, in fact, a day before his grilling, was it grilling or kuhojiwa na kamati ya bunge, a day before ya kuhojiwa, hiyo kesi ikatolewa. So nikajiuliza mimi, ni sawa, Oparanyans amekuwa na kesi kotini, na ikibakia siku moja aende kuhojiwa na kamati ya bunge, kesi inatolewa. So nikauliza Wakenya, ni kwa sababu kesi imetolewa kisheria au ni kwa sababu kuna simu imetoka katika high authority ambayo imesema huyo mtu sasa amekuwa cabinet, hizo makesi toa? The DPP withdrew that case just a day to Oparanyans vetting. Yes, that's the right term, not grilling, vetting. Just a day to Oparanyans vetting, the case was withdrawn. According to Justice Benjamin Musyoki's ruling today, he says the DPP's decision to close Oparanyans' case violated the constitutional principles of transparency and accountability. I am happy that we are back to where I was last year in 2024. The judge said that DPP Renson Ingonga overreached the mandate of the Ethics and Anti-Corruption Commission by withdrawing the case without the latter's involvement. Justice Musyoki further said, while the DPP enjoyed independence in prosecuting cases, its decisions were not limited to judicial review and scrutiny. Now, after this one, Kenyans are demanding an immediate arrest of Cabinet Secretary Wycliffe Oparanya. Kenyans are calling for his arrest. Nobody is above the law. We expect William Ruto to let Oparanya carry his cross. If we are serious in fighting corruption, the President of the Republic of Kenya must move aside and let his dogs, the people he has employed, to face justice, to face the law just like any other Kenyan. So beginning tomorrow, which I doubt if it will happen, beginning tomorrow, Kenyans of goodwill, including a lobby group, the National Integrity Alliance, which is a lobby group representing various social groups, is also demanding for the immediate arrests and prosecution of the Cabinet Secretary. If that happens, then Ruto will convince me that we are ready to fight corruption and move Kenya from a third world country to a first world country, as he told us 2 days ago. I believe so. But if that cannot happen, whatever we are being told, that if we properly manage ourselves, if we properly manage corruption, then Kenya is able to move to the first world country. So this is a test. We are waiting to see if anything will be done to him, because the case is all about corruption. Ni pesa zilikulwa wakati alikuwa governor wa Kakamega. So wacha ashikwe, afunguliwe mashtaka, hata kama yeye ni waziri, abebe mzigo. Ikifikia hapo, tutajua Kenya imekomaa katika vita dhidi ya ufisadi. If you're watching this, kindly make sure you click the subscribe button and remember to turn on the notification bell. God bless you. See you in the next episode. Asanteni sana.